the N and the N is Fantoma. I said, darling, I hope you said it with me. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming onto my channel and stopping by. Hopefully you subscribe and you enjoy my content. Please leave a comment below letting me know that you're a new subscriber or you're new onto my videos, whatever the case may be. But thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a regular subscriber, shout out to you. That's it, because you guys I've got so much love for my regular regulars. So I don't know where to start. Let me start with the unboxing. I just came from an event with Chateau Gatois. Hopefully I am pronouncing it correctly. Chateau Gatois. I hope I'm saying it correctly. But it's the cake people, okay? Hashtag it's the cake people. They had an event. So I'm like, since I'm gonna be doing a mukbang of their cake, let me show you guys what the package was. Okay, I mean, these people are obviously like, they are obviously overachievers, because firstly I just want to say thank you to them, because the treatment was OTT. Let me put this, ridiculously overachievers. You know, that student that was just like, that kept getting 100%. This is how I feel about this brand. It's overachievers. Like, firstly, I love brands that pay attention to personal touches. Anything with my name on it, just know I love it. Like, anything that has my name, has a handwritten note on it, just know I respect you already. You have my attention. You exclusively choose my name to be on your box. Already that says a lot to me. You have my attention. So when we got to the event, obviously there was like a cute setup. It's on my vlog, so if you're seeing this video, it means that definitely there's a vlog coming up where I'm going to show you guys everything. But they had a cute table setting, which I thought was very thoughtful. I wore it simply because it aligns with their branding. If you know them, if you don't, you have to try them out. So when we got there, on top of your table, there was this box that had your name on it. Like, okay, the light is not really good that side, but like, this is my name. There's this box. This box inside had treats that we could use to decorate our cake. So obviously already that means we are going to be getting a cake of our own that we're going to be decorating, right? So, oh, I'm also going to eat this on the mukbang actually. So they were here. There's some berries, right? Cherries, like, do you understand? Like, they delivered. So obviously we were gonna, and strawberries, but then I finished my strawberries on the topping of my cake. When you got there, you'd order your own cake or your own, whatever you want to have, a croissant, whatever it is you want to have, you'd order that. So I ordered this cake, which is a red velvet cheesecake. I think that's what this is called. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm so sorry, but it looks so delicious. I haven't tasted it. I'm going to taste it on camera with you guys, and this is what my mukbang is going to be placed on, because I thought of like ordering wings or something for this mukbang, because I was like, I need this face beat to not go to waste, and I want to tell the story right now. I want to do this reaction video right now. So I was like, let me do with what I have. I also don't want to drink right now because I have some work to do. So I have some editing. I want to edit. And then this was part of their gifting. It feels like Christmas came early. Promise you guys. So this is the gift that I got from them. I haven't opened it. It's so cute, right? Like, excuse me. So obviously let's open it together. I haven't seen it. It feels like a cup or mug, something like that. First of all, they said, Le Creuset, darling. Le Creuset, darling. Excuse me. This is a personal favorite brand. It reminds me so much of Dr. Cindy. So sorry to end on my trigger, but like, Dr. Cindy and my mom had this in common, so it's really special. They also put in some chocolate for me, guys. It feels like it's Christmas already. Like, they put in some chocolate, which I'm obviously gonna have right now as part of my mukbang. I'm now collecting them. I'm influenced. I am now collecting them, and I'm gonna have like a big collection for my place. But this is so thoughtful, guys. I love them so much. Please excuse me, guys. These people have been catering to us since we were there. Like, they just kept giving us so many things, so much food on the table, so many drinks, from welcome drinks to ordering what you want to eat. It just felt so warm and it felt so good. Loved it so much. And it's the festive season. Invite me to events, guys. I'll come through, as long as you're gonna make it worth it like they did. Like, it's definitely worth it. Excuse me. We took some pictures, some photos. Really cool. They gave me a whole cake. They gave me a whole cake. Hopefully I can still freeze it. Please tell me I can still freeze it, God, because I'm about to freeze it because I can't eat it alone right now and I don't want it to expire. But this is my cake that I decorated. I'm obviously going to remove the strawberries. This is the medium caramel velvet cake. Keep frozen. Oh, it says keep frozen. I'm so happy. And then on the bag, their bag, like the takeaway bag, they had these cute little notes. Alright, so they said, hello Siamtana Damase. Oh, anything with my name on it, I love it. Thank you for spending the day with us. We hope that you had an exceptional cake moment. I really did. We look forward to making your next cake tea moment a little sweeter. With love, love them so much. Enjoy. And we had these little notes where we wrote our first memories with them, and mine was like so beautiful. But anyways, let me quickly go freeze this and then come back and we'll start with the video. Okay, so I was saying that my space is actually not wide enough for me to be able to show you guys what I'm eating as I'm eating, but I'll just lift it up and eat with you guys. Let me first taste this cake. Yo, this is the red velvet cheesecake, and this is how it looks like. Oh, let's go mama, let's go. Can you see all of that red velvet and all of that cheesecake? As expected. Yo, this is so good. I mean, to be honest, I expected it to be this good. Yo, I don't even know what it tastes like. It tastes like all my sins are forgiven. All my sins. The wildest lie a man has ever told you, because men lie for a living. Men are really so good with lying to a point whereby I feel there's nothing else in this world that they could even be much more good at than lies. I think men were created to lie, men were made to lie, men were baptized in lies. That's, yeah, men were baptized in lies. That's the only thing that makes sense, yeah? Been trying to figure it out. Finally got it. Anyways, so this is not my thread. It's owned by Pusa. I am going to link it in the description box because I don't know how to pronounce the handle correctly, but I think she's an American. She says, ladies, what's the wildest lie a man has ever told you? I'm so happy that this thread kind of like involves American Twitter as well, because, you know, we'll always be thinking Americans are better or Americans are having it better. And you know, sweetheart, I'm a daughter. A thing called a man lie anyway. Doesn't matter if he's from Jerusalem, Kwa Satana, Kwapi, he's gonna lie. So, this man says to this girl, I don't know why, but he says to the lady, you just caused a suicide, how do you feel? I think she was breaking up with him. Okay, so he goes, I'm doing it now. And then he asks the girl, how should I do it? And then now a follow-up text comes through and it says, hi, this is Ronnie's dad, do you know Ronnie? Then the girl replies, nope. And then he goes, he's dead, my baby's dead. And then the lady goes, so you've just found your son dead and jumped on his Xbox? Because it really doesn't add up. Like, you found your son dead and then you went straight for his Xbox. Like, you didn't even try call an ambulance or something, you just went straight. Because the timing of the text also is not very, like, it's not adding up. So that means obviously he was lying to her. I mean, terrible lie, this one. He told me he was going on a vacation for a couple of weeks. He was actually getting married and going on his honeymoon. He actually got married. First of all, I don't trust men that go on vacations without their girlfriends. I am so sorry, but I don't trust that. Like, you saying to me you're going on a boys trip. First of all, boys trips are never really boys trips, but okay. The one of you saying you're going on a vacation by yourself, I don't trust that. Like, I don't trust that. Like, it don't be making sense. You have someone you're seeing, but you're going on vacation alone. What do you need vacation from? Without me? Why are you going on vacation without me from your partner? Like, then be single since you're doing things alone. Like, go be by yourself and go on vacation by yourself. Like, leave me alone. He was actually getting married and going on his honeymoon. One thing about men, they will lie on their wedding day. Like, this is not the first time. You know, in South Africa, we all know that when it's Heritage Day, people are having their traditional weddings. And we've heard this before. Like, it's not a new thing in South Africa, we just know it. But the fact that Americans are also suffering from it, it means amadoda are just supposed to be left alone. Okay. Then this one goes, for weeks he had me driving around this girl who was 6 months pregnant, saying it was his sister. It turns out it was his very pregnant baby mama. Then he had the audacity after I broke it off to ask me to take her to appointments still. So first of all, you lied to me saying that your baby mama is your sister that's pregnant, but it's actually your baby mama. Then I'm driving your sister to her doctor's appointments. Also, why are you a driver, bro? Like, where's Uber? Where's cabs? Like anything, Uber, Taxify, whatever it is, something. Hop on another man's car, request a car. Don't be driving people. I will never drive anyone around another man says I must drive. The only time I'm ever driving a man is if I'm ever driving a woman that my man said I must drive is his mama when we are married. And I'm only driving her if she's dying. Like if she needs to be taken to the hospital ASAP, then I'm driving her. Otherwise, I'm not trying to drive anybody. Especially a woman. Please, I beg. I beg. Excuse me. Trouble. Excuse me. It turns out it was his very pregnant baby mama. After they break things off, he then goes on. One thing about Amatodanes being men have audacity, and I think it has a side of Ichakalaka because it does not make sense how brave those people are. You still have the guts to ask me to drive your baby mama as your ex to her appointment. Well, now what are you doing as a man, as the baby daddy, as the father of the child she's bearing? Because you guys were happy together in the bedroom when I wasn't there. Why me? Right? Then this one says, when I found out he was on dating apps, he told me that he wasn't cheating on me, that he was just trying to find me a best friend and it was supposed to be something. No, because it's hilarious. Like, hilarious. Because, no, it's funny. Because first of all, men lie. And then they lie even more to cover up their lies. You're trying to find me a best friend. You're trying to find me a best friend on dating apps. Because I need a best friend. Why you not, as my man, why are you not my best friend? Let me be your best friend, be my bestie too. What are you doing on Tinder finding me a best friend? But who asked that you find me a best friend? Because I did it. As far as I know, I didn't. Then what are you doing on a dating app as a person? We're together, you're on a dating app, ufunani, then let's swap you together. Hey, this one finishes me. So this one says that he wasn't cheating on me when I found pictures of him cheating on my laptop. He literally said, you're gonna believe me or your own eyes. You know what? I believe this. I think men are like that. Like, and Indoda will, you know, this entire video was actually inspired by this lady on TikTok that said, Indodayake said that an underwear she found is hers while it wasn't hers. Men will force you to agree with whatever they say. They will make you believe that you're a lunatic, that you're seeing things, that you are on the wrong when they are on the wrong in the first place. Are you gonna believe me or are you gonna believe your own eyes? Dead ass. Looks in the eye and says, are you gonna believe me or you're gonna believe your own eyes? What do you mean? You try and tell me my eyes are deceiving me and you're telling me the truth. Excuse me? Excuse me? Woo! Woo! Anyways, when my mom and dad got divorced, he immediately moved in with another woman, and when I went for my weekend, I saw all women's clothes and I asked him whose clothes, and he told me that he was a cross-dresser. I found a woman's clothes in his wardrobe. When I questioned him about it, he said they are his clothes because he's a cross-dresser. Make him wear them. No, sweetheart. Can't we make it? Can't we tongue yako? Can't we make it? When you cross-dresser, can't cross-dresser them down. Cross-dress for me as your person. Come on, role play, baby, in it. Cross-dress for me. I beg, cross-dress for me. Wear those heels, and you better not shake because we're not. You are a cross-dresser. No. Wear the thong. Wear the thong. Wear the bra. Wear the wigs. Because you're a cross-dresser. Wear the summer dress, sweetheart. Come on, let's flow. It's spring. Wear the summer dress. What do you mean? Hey bro, this guy I was talking to canceled our date, stating his grandmother died. A few days later, he FaceTimed me and his dead grandmother was waving hi to me. let's run it back. I just have to. This guy I was talking to cancelled our date, stating his grandmother died. A few days later, he FaceTimed me and his dead grandmother was waving hi to me in the background. I said, I thought your grandmother died. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep laughing and I just can't finish reading it because it's so hilarious. His dead grandmother, I'm picturing it in my head. His dead grandmother waved at me. And I said, I thought your grandmother died. He hung up. Years passed and I saw him 2 days ago at a dispensary and he ran. What did the grandmother do to deserve that you lie about her saying she's dead? Like, do ghosts wave now? The dead grandmother rose from the dead and came to say hi to me. Because you said your grandmother died. Why are you lying about a grandmother? Guys, grandmothers are the sweetest people on this earth. They deserve the best of everything. Why are you lying innocently about your grandmother? Why are you speaking death over her? I'm convinced now. Men don't. I see that wow up and look surely. Okay, this one, he was actually a close friend. He didn't return my call that night because he got shot in the chest and side. He was calling me from his house not even 8 hours later. Later that day, he goes live at the tattoo shop getting a tattoo on his chest. I was in the live like, I mean, I get that, but like, men are such terrible liars, even as friends, guys. Those people don't know how to lie, right? Ex-husband told me a friend from work was a lesbian. She stayed at ours on the weekends. He ended up leaving me for her. She was never gay. There was this excuse to get his side piece in the house. A few years later, she transitioned and they're still together, so that was fun. You lie and say your colleagues are now lesbians just so you can spend time with them. Guys, Nani, stop taking everyone in. You're not a shelter. Stop living with other people like that your partners bring. Not necessarily family members, but please. This is why in the sense of you guys don't question anything. I'm not saying that because no. I caught my ex in a room with another girl and he told me my eyes were deceiving me. Who are you gonna believe, me or your imagination? I'm so glad somebody else was with me when it happened, because she could have potentially not believed her imagination. Like, and when I'm seeing you, you're asking me if am I gonna believe you or my imagination. So I'm the only one who can see that the girl is there. I'm the only one who can see that she was sleeping with somebody else here. You're saying it's my imagination. Guys, men, no way it's man. I think as women we need to hold master classes and teach them how to lie. But the only problem is that they're gonna lie to us. So can't really do the teaching when you're gonna lie to another woman. But my point is they are terrible, terrible, terrible liars. Like, how can you say imagination that I can hold? I can literally hold and feel the person, and you're saying it's my imagination. Now she's saying she's so glad that there was another person in the room because she could have potentially believed that it was her imagination. Yo, I need all of us to vomit whatever men have over us. I really need us to. This cake is so good. I think the balance between the cheesecake and the red velvet is so excellent. Whoever thought of that, give them a raise. They deserve a raise because that's creativity. That's creativity on another level. Next up says, this man left my house and told me he was going home. Sent a text saying I'm at the light turning, literally 15 minutes after leaving. When I confronted him, he said he was at the light on the damn video game and meant to send it to his bro. Huh? Men lie even about the most stupid things ever. I think these are called cherries, right? These are definitely cherries. They're so good. I don't think I've ever tasted a cherry. Yeah, these are cherries. Those are berries. I'd never tasted it like that before, so I didn't know how they taste like. But this one says, I found a condom in the trash can. Don't ask how. So that means she was going through his trash can. Girl, go through it. Girl, go through it if you feel the need to. I found a condom in the trash can. Don't ask how. Nigga said he left his homeboy to use his crib for some girl the night before. I hate it. Those are my boys. Like, those are homeboys. My friend. I'm your friend. As your girlfriend, I'm your friend. You don't need friends. My friend. I gave my boy. I brought my friend condoms. I'm not talking about man. Okay, this one says he vanished for a week, came back and said him and his homeboy got into a car wreck that left them in the hospital for dead. The pain meds had him weak to call. 2 days later, I asked how was his friend. He said he's cool. Why you asked that? One thing about your life, they will always catch up with you, my dear. Right? Like, men are not creative people. Like, men are not creative at all. I don't think men are smart. I really don't. Like, men are not woke at all. Like, their lives are so stupid to a point whereby even a baby, like a toddler, can tell that we're lying. Okay, he told me I was adopting a baby because I didn't want to have a baby with him. I obviously didn't believe it, but he was very serious. Only to find out he's been married for almost 3 years and his wife was about to give birth that week. Guys, men are such stupid liars. Like, I get shocked with every single tweet. Like, men just don't know how to lie, and it's just so funny to me. Like, it's so funny to me how men don't know how to lie. Like, it's crazy. He had hickeys on his neck and chest, and he said there were burn marks from falling while trying to walk on hot coals. Why were you walking on hot coals? Why are your feet not burnt and just your chest? How did it get to your neck and chest but not your feet? The math is not mathing. Please, I beg. He told me his homegirl assistant was sleeping on his couch until she got her on her feet. I don't like this thing of you guys letting colleagues or assistants move in with you and your partner at your place. Because if you're trying to help them out with the rent somewhere else, not at your house. Because obviously you are jailer, like who's a jailer, because you're pending now, and now if you want to because you're trying to help and it's methodically help, jail like the son, jailer. I was in the hospital giving birth. Meanwhile, he was at my house having a kickback for his birthday. Baby was born on his birthday. He didn't even pick up afterwards. Came home to all the evidence. He's still lying about it till this day. Okay, let me just clarify. That wasn't my child's father. He was with me the whole time. It was my nephew, lol. He knew I wasn't home. He seen an opportunity and took it. He broke into my house and had him a good time. Okay, I'll let this one slide because it was a family member. I'm not saying it's right, but it wasn't her man. You get it. So that the picture on his background was a co-worker's daughter, and he asked him to save the pic on his phone as a favor. Make that make sense. Can you just imagine? Can you do me a favor and save this picture of my daughter on your phone and make it your background? Ah, man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like, no, obviously he's lying. He's lying. Like, why would you even believe that? I wouldn't even let it slide. Like, I wouldn't let it slide because it's lies, stupid lies. You get me? Like, it's a lie. It's a lie. I'm married to a man, not even a year yet, who claimed to love me for 27 years, and he told me a few months ago he married me to hurt his ex. You would go as far as marrying someone to hurt your ex? That means you care so much about your ex. Then go be with your ex. You get me? Like, if you go through those lengths to hurt your ex, why am I in it? Why am I involved in it? I shame. I caught him DMing another girl, and he told me that his homeboy had his password to his IG. Then he had his homeboy DM me to apologize. Then a month after we broke up, he was dating her. I mean, why did you believe that? Because I wouldn't have believed that. Like, should be there and then same time, don't even listen. Don't be patient. Don't be understanding. 3 tips for you. Don't be understanding. Don't be patient. Don't be too kind, because you're gonna be made a book by. You're gonna be made a book by, my dear. He told me he was a nurse full-time. He cleaned the hospital rooms, and I believed him because he wore scrubs, but it didn't click that he didn't have a car and no furniture. Yeah, ne? Yeah. Men like lying about their grandmothers. Here's another one. We were supposed to go on a date on Saturday, but he disappeared all weekend. He finally reappeared the following week, talking about his grandmother died. Then later on, when we started dating for real, he forgot he lied and told me the real story of his grandmother dying years ago. Guys, grandmothers honestly don't deserve this. Like, grandmothers do not deserve men lie about them this much, because grandmothers are so wholesome. Like, why is it so easy for men to lie about their grandmothers? I mean, is it because like grandmothers from the man's side suck anyways? Okay, maybe not the grandmothers, but like family from the man's side. Ever notice how family from the men's side is always like so tricky? Like, family from the dad's side is always like so weird. Like, they condone whatever bullshit the man is doing, and it's just like, you're all the same. You are all the same. Ah, here's a classic one. When he says, what if I told you someone else was pregnant? Then you say, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I might be having a baby. I'm joking. He is having a baby, babes. He is. He just wanted to see how you would take it. Okay, so this one says not me, but I found out not long ago that my best friend took this girl he was dating to his sugar mama's house. He told her they were visiting his mom for the weekend, so Shorty scrubbed the whole house, did laundry and cooked the weekend by herself. Why are you cleaning at a man's house? Help around, but don't clean. When I say help around, I mean like, if there's a dish that's in the bedroom, take it to the kitchen. If you get me, like, help around. Like, if there's groceries that need to be unpacked, unpack. Cleaning. Are you trying fina, guys? I keep telling you guys, try fina, because you guys don't listen. Do not clean. Do not be scrubbing floors and mess. Are you mad? Your parents would be so disappointed in you. Your parents would be so, your ancestors, what about your ancestors? Your ancestors would be so disappointed in you. Why are you cleaning a man's house? Why are you scrubbing floors? You guys, we're gonna fight, because why are you scrubbing floors? Not unless it's your house, understandably so, but why are you scrubbing floors? Why are you, help, guys, help. There's a few dishes in the sink, he's cleaning the rest of the house. You were part of the cause of the dishes, then you help wash the dishes, not clean the house, not scrub the floor, not do laundry, not change bedding, not and wash bedding. Never that. Help. Do 10% while he does the 90%. You get. Do not become the woman of the house when he's not your husband and it's not your house. Why are you playing house in another man's house? That's not your husband. What are you doing? As you guys, like, you guys want me to tell you guys everything. Because A up. Is this primary school? Please. This one says he was in jail because of speed. He said he was in jail because of speeding tickets when he was actually in jail for kidnapping his ex. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything on this because no. Why would you be with someone that kidnaps people? I came to his place and someone else was flushing the toilet in the bathroom while I was changing the sheets that had wet stains on them. He told me he had peed on his bed and that he just bought a dog who learned how to use the toilet like a person. That dog was his fiance. So a dog can flush the toilet. He brought you to his house while his fiance was there. What was he hoping to achieve? Like, what was gonna happen? Like, were you guys all gonna play happy family? No, I'm literally begging him to be lying. Then this one says, I think this is a classic one before I close off the video. I found a red weave strand on my ex's chest and he said he hugged a clown on his way back home. So you found a strap of a weave on his chest and he says it's because he hugged a clown. That way you might as well be a clown, my dear, and let him hug you, because why would you believe that? Why would you believe that? Why would you believe that? I feel like sometimes women play dumb on purpose because it don't be making no sense, yeah? This one says, my ex came over to my house unannounced with a white girl foundation all over his mouth and nose area. When I called him out for cheating, he broke down in tears and said he was making bread from scratch with his roommate. So flour now is no longer white, it's nudish, because I'm sure there's no white girl that uses foundation that's like this white. Like, no one uses a foundation of this shade. I don't care who you are, I don't believe there's even a shade of foundation that looks like this. No one uses this shade of foundation. Why would you believe that it was flour? Why would you believe that it was flour? Why would you believe that it was flour? Because I'm sure it was not like this. It was definitely like nudish, like light nudish, you know? Definitely like that. So this one, I think I'm closing it after like this is my final one, because chat, I found a tampon in his car and was like, whose fucking tampon is this? And he was like, I don't know, yours. And this one says I'm trans. Like, obviously, like, you don't even use tampons, so I wouldn't believe it. Like, my point is that do not believe men lie all the time. More than anything, never clean. Not unless it's your husband or your fiance, then it makes sense to do so. If you've been lobolad, then it makes sense for you to clean, because that's your home now. But you're busy cleaning another boy's house where he lets other girls in. Your ancestors, babes, respect your ancestors. Respect the dead, dog. Don't be cleaning no man's house. Like, how do your ancestors feel like when they see you scrubbing floors at a man's house? Do not clean a man's house. Do not be understanding. Thirdly, do not be too kind. Help around 100%. When he tells you that, oh, my homegirl doesn't have a place to live, share a little bit of shame, like, oh shame, man, I'm so sorry. You know, that's something. But for you to say they must move in with you and then next thing they're telling each other, please, can't teach you guys everything. But anyway, thank you so much guys for watching the video. This is really like not personal, it's just fun video. I was reading a thread on Twitter. I will link it below. I'll link the thread below on Twitter, in the description box. And the next video is going to be about how you knew he wasn't for you financially. You can share your story with me. DM it to me on Instagram at @cmtana_ndamase. Go on my Instagram, DM it to you, DM it to me, or simply comment below. Actually, comment even better. Comment below with your story of how you knew he wasn't yours financially, or share a lie a man has ever told and you were just like, you're a bad liar, because this is definitely a lie. But thank you so much guys for watching. Truly appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, get into subscribing. I will see you guys on another video. Bye. Thank you for watching.